I'm Rosemary. I am a first generation American from Queens, New York, and I've been here pretty much all my life, living the New York hustle. Before software engineering, I worked in retail for companies like Best Buy and T-Mobile. I've always enjoyed working with technology and seeing the impact it has on people's lives. I started my journey into programming in 2015 through an organization called Pursuit, where I attended their very first Android development cohort. This program was unique because it catered to low income adults. I didn't have to pay upfront for education, and they also provided me with the tools that I needed to succeed. In my eyes, this program provided two things: a way out of poverty and a career I was excited about. The reality of my situation at that moment was that college was not something I could afford, especially with paying rent. And for 5 years prior to 2015, I was in a constant cycle of trying to get an education, but having to work to pay for school, bills, food, rent, which meant I was prioritizing work over school. And then eventually I would end up failing. So, for the duration of this year-long program, I quit my job, survived off my savings, maxed out all my credit cards, and I did it. I graduated. Not only did I graduate, but I led my team through our capstone project, which was presented at the Museum of Moving Image. Once it came to start looking for work, imposter syndrome kicked in high gear. After my first few rejections and exhausting my savings and credit cards, I went back to working retail. I didn't hit my deadline to get a job in tech, and I needed money to pay my bills. And so the momentum I built throughout the program eventually went away, but not completely. Although I had failed, this idea of me becoming a software engineer was planted in my thoughts. It was something I really enjoyed doing, and that seed continues to grow today. So since then, I've continued to fail upward on this journey. I use my software engineering and technical skills to work on projects for a martial arts school in my community. Then I stopped programming to work 3 jobs. Then I went back to school for a semester and landed my first software engineering internship with a company called Rubicon. I completed my internship and got amazing feedback and was looking forward to interning again in the summer. But then I dropped out of school again. Then in 2020, I attended a boot camp called General Assembly, where I learned full stack development. It was through this program that I was able to gain back that momentum I lost 5 years ago. Once I graduated from General Assembly, I felt more confident and capable as a software developer and was determined to land a job. Naturally, post graduation, the level of imposter syndrome increased yet again. Although I felt capable of programming and received great feedback from my instructors and TAs through General Assembly, I was struggling with putting in applications that I felt qualified for. I also didn't feel confident enough when it came to technical interviews. Like, I was just short of that passing mark. About 4 or 5 months into the job hunt, I was introduced to a pilot program through the Marcy Lab School that is designed to help college and bootcamp graduates with prior programming experience navigate the job search and technical interview process. I felt like this was just the refining I needed to land a job in tech. Now that I'm almost at the end of the Breakthrough Fellowship, I can confidently say that this program exceeded my expectations. Since day one, the Breakthrough program has challenged my current programming knowledge while also expanding on it. Not only that, but every day we worked on data structure and algorithms questions, which equipped me with so much more confidence when it came to technical interviews. I was continuously immersed in growth through weekly leadership and development seminars, one-on-ones, guest speakers, mock interviews, and mentorship pairing. Even the job application process was unique. Most importantly, I learned how to embrace my story, not hide it. Now, in about 2 weeks, I'll start a new journey and the start of my career as a software engineer apprentice at WW. On this new journey, I look forward to working on such an impactful product. I look forward to learning and growing. I look forward to helping others in their journey. I look forward to a livable wage and not living paycheck to paycheck. I look forward to helping my family financially. And overall, I look forward to change. So thank you to everyone who has helped me get here. Bedelia, I see you in the chat room. Thank you to Talent Pipeline as well. I'm forever grateful.